So yeah, welcome to the behind the scenes of the San Siro film. It's the night before I'm going. I gotta get up super early, but I just wanted to kind of show you the equipment that I'm using for this film to be made. It's really basic equipment because I'm just going on my own as well. So yeah, I thought I'd just quickly show you that. So I've got my phone, of course. There's Snoop Dogg and Billy Gilmore. I've got this Gorilla Pod, so I'm able to like either use it as a selfie stick or obviously attach it and use it as a tripod. Got a bunch of different chargers and a battery pack there. This is the microphone, but that's on the mic at the minute. All the travel plugs, obviously. Bunch of SD cards, batteries, those are essential. My headphones. Got a film camera to get some nice film shots on. I've got a little lav mic as well, just as like a backup that I can pin on. Obviously got the passport. Here's the documents. And I got some stickers as well for like the retro stickers, so I'm going to try and put them around Milan. So this is the camera, this is the Canon 1800D. Got like a Joby mic on the top to make the audio a little bit crisper. And that's what this is the only thing I'll be using to actually film the thing. But yeah, I'm excited, a little bit nervous. I've never travelled on my own before, which is going to be cool, but also a little bit strange. But I'm really excited, of course. This is going to be mad. I've got to get up really early though, so I'm not looking forward to that bit. Made it to Milan, of course. Brilliant, lovely flight actually, really nice flight, like over the Alps, over Lake Como as well, which was just stunning. Coach here took about an hour, kind of drove through Bergamo actually, which is kind of funny because that's Atalanta team. You saw the Atalanta kind of like ultra graffiti and posters and stuff, and it's really industrial, and then you kind of transition into Milan, which becomes a little less industrial, a bit more like classical, just a little bit. But no, it's really weird being here on my own, I can't lie. Like, I've met up with actually some of the lads from the community, the kit community, but they've gone to their hotel, I've come to mine. It's just really strange being in the hotel on my own. But let me show you the room real quick. There's not much to show. So this is it. The bathroom is in there. Quite that's dark. That is me with the Milan shirt jacket on. And this is the main room. Not massive, but it's all I need. Just a nice, cozy bed, a lamp, Wi-Fi, a telly. There's a fridge down there, and there's the view, which is so overexposed. The view of a car park, but you know, it's still nice. So yeah, but actually I've got a lot of time to kill. The game's not until 9 and it's like midday, so I've got a bunch of time to kill, so I'm going to do the touristy stuff. I've actually got to pick up some film for my film camera. Like we thought we had some, but we didn't, and I really wanted to get the San Siro on film, so I'm going to try find a film shop here, get some 35mm. Yeah, that's kind of the plan for the rest of the day. Maybe meet up with some other people as well, have a drink. It'll be sweet and dandy. So yeah, then I went to found some film for my camera. Managed to find like a little tiny camera shop that sold it pretty expensive. But hey ho, film is expensive nowadays. And then obviously I headed to the Duomo on that e-scooter. Honestly, forgot which side of the road they drive on. I'm there on the left, having to whip over to the right real quick. Someone that doesn't drive as well. Was a little bit dodgy, but who cares? So tourist spot number 1 is just around this corner. I rode this thing to it and it was so scary. I was definitely not filming on it. And yeah, the cathedral, the Duomo, is just around this corner now. Yeah, then I of course headed over to the San Siro, a completely breathtaking moment. Of course, as you may have seen in the film already, I was just overwhelmed with emotion. And then I got the camera out and I was like, right, it's time to get this thing on camera. And I was just so annoyed because it was just too dark to get on film properly. It was so sad. This doesn't quite feel real. The camera is not doing it absolutely no justice at all. It's massive, it looks great. And I'm a bit, lost for words, honestly. I love it. It's like the Colosseum, that's how grand it feels. And it's a football stadium, and why the hell are they knocking this down, man? I don't know, my camera was just struggling with that low light, you know, kind of having to really adjust the aperture and the shutter speed, and it was really difficult to like capture it in the way it felt and looked, and that really upset me. It really did, because this film, you know, I really want to make it the best I could, and I just felt like I couldn't capture it the way I could, and it really did annoy me. I probably, if I were to do this again, I'd go in the day. Like, I'd probably go to San Siro, come back to Milan, then go again, just to make sure I get it on camera. Like, definitely something I need to consider going forward if I make more of these films, for sure. And yeah, and just so much drama. So obviously I get there, I can't film the thing correctly, and I nearly didn't get in. And this honestly was terrifying. It's like my heart was in my mouth. So I queue up to gate 3. I was at gate 3. I've got my ticket in my hand, and I'm looking around. Everyone's got IDs, and I actually bought my ticket on an external place called Viagogo. Probably a bit risky, obviously, but I couldn't get an account with AC Milan. It wasn't letting me using my number, so I just chanced it. And I get to the front, and people have got their IDs out, and the guy at the door goes, "Yeah, you can't come in. Like, this isn't, your name isn't on the ticket." You know what I mean? And I get it, but I was like, what? Please help me. And I was just like, yeah, what can I do? And he was like, go to the box office. And I was like, where's that? He was like, gate 1. And I go down to gate 1 really quickly, and that guy's like, oh no, you can't change it here, it's gate 7. And instantly I knew that they were trying to like just bounce me around a little bit, which is honestly fair. Like, this isn't me slagging off Milan or the people that work there. You know, I probably got this wrong, but I knew instantly that they weren't going to change the ticket. So I went back to my gate 3, and was like, look mate, please, this is my ticket, I bought it online, I can show you the receipt, anything. And he got his manager over, and his manager just looked at it and went, yeah, go on then. And I was really thankful for him. I said grazie to him so many times, because if it weren't for him, I wouldn't have got in. And honestly, I shit myself thinking that I'd flew all the way to Milan not to get into the game, honestly. Oh god, that would have been just terrible. Yeah, the game happened. It was a terrible game of football. Like, Milan just couldn't get anything going. I think it was like a very changed squad, because it was a cup game. It was freezing. So it was really, it was one of those, it's like, we got to get up for this. But the fans were great. I was sat next to this one bloke who like was the most Italian man ever. Like, he was like chain smoking, and he was really, really nice. He was trying to talk to me, but like in broken English. We were talking about players, and we were going like that, and it was quite funny. But he was really sound, and like, yeah, everyone around was really great. And yeah, just great opportunity, great time, and I absolutely loved it, every part of it. It was really, really fun. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching this behind the scenes. This is like a bit of a different video for this channel, but I wanted to kind of show my experience of making this film. It was a lot of fun making, and it's quite fun to just show more than the narrative. It's more about that. It's more just about everything that happened. So if this is the sort of thing you enjoyed, thank you. I appreciate it. Make sure you give us a like. If you're from Retro and you've come over to this channel, give us a subscribe. I talk about other stuff on here, not just football kits. But yeah, that's it from me. I really do appreciate you all. I'll see you later, man.